Well, welcome, Wargamers. Another episode of Batrep. I'm here with, introduce yourself, Brandon.
Brandon is my name.
Oh.
I'm bringing SpaceWolves.
So, you're relatively new to the 40K universe.
Yeah, about 9-10 months.
Good to have you. And you're up from Cleveland?
Yep.
It's about what, 4 or 5 hour drive?
Depending on how fast you go.
So, like 3 hours?
Well, just don't tell the cops.
No, never. Not as American driving anyway.
Kilometers, miles per hour, what's the difference?
Right, right. Oh, a nice smooth 80. Oh, speed limit, that's under the speed limit. Anyways, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Got my hot and ready pizza here. And of course I'm playing Orks. So let's go kill each other. First, I'd just like to thank Brandon for, he actually gifted this terrain piece to me. He made it himself. And I take a closer look here, it's all these individual little tiles laid, lots of work put into it. And just kind of on a whim, he just wanted to contribute to MiniWarGaming and gave it to us. So big thanks for MiniWarGaming for that. So moving on to the 1500 point Space Wolf list, we have Najal Stormcaller, a Wolf Lord in runic armor, 5 Fenrisian Wolves, and then we have 6 Longfangs. And there is a Wolf Guard with a Cyclone Missile Launcher. Then if we move on, we can take a look at the Dreadnought. Now he has a Flamer and a Twin Link. Oh, it's a Heavy Flamer and a Twin Linked Heavy Flamer. And then here's the remaining Wolf Guard that didn't make it into squads, but they're just basic Terminators. And the one with the runic armor, power armor, special Wolf terminology here. But 2 squads of Wolf Guard. One has a Terminator one has a Wolf Guard with Power Fist and Wolf Claw. The other one has 2 Wolf Claws. Even though they're proxy. And then we have a Vindicator, and that will finish off the list. And I'm always so used to seeing them with the Dozer Blades. It seems a little weird to me, but I'm sure it kills very well nonetheless. So we have a Warp Head with 20, those are Shooter Boys. And then another huge squad of Slugger Boys that time. Shock Attack Gun for lots of giggles. And a bunch of Burna Boys, a squad of Knobs that are going to go in a Battle Wagon. And then 20 Storm Boys. I haven't brought these guys out in a while, so I thought I'd try them out. And then I'm bringing my 2 classic Battle Wagons. And one, I'm going to bring the Kill Cannon this time. We can get a good shot on those. There's going to be lots of unprotected power armor guys. And I didn't know that beforehand, but hey. Oh yeah, so I got Strategic Genius, and he got Master Defense, so he gets counter charge in his own deployment area, which he already gets, and I get reroll and reserve rolls, which I don't plan on having anything in reserve. So this is deployment scenario is the just the 2 objectives, the Emperor's Will, I do believe it's called, and so we did forget to roll for the mysterious objective, so I apologize that beforehand, but. Here we go. Orks rolled off. They got first turn, and he did not steal the initiative. Actually, he chose not to. He wanted to go second. And we also rolled, and there was no night fighting. Forgot to get that roll on camera. The Orks just piling forward, and a great start for the Storm Boys. Rolling 1. One of them blows up. They got too eager, and so they jump forward. And so first blood goes to Brandon. No, I'm just joking. But unfortunately, too bad that he should have got a bit closer because of those flamers and the Vindicator. I just have to be really, really careful with everything. The other squad of boys just running forward and right through that terrain. But unfortunately, weird boys, power. I got Deep Strike. I didn't want it yet, so I re-rolled and I got a 1 and killed 3 of my boys. Yes, I love that. I really need to just get a normal weird boy without a warp head. Oh, space was out. A Vindicator here with the 6 existing rules. If any part of that template hits both battle wagons, strength 10, AP 1 against both, so I cannot afford that at all. So they just spread out. And then the Storm Boys only run 1 inch. Luckily, the Shock Attack Gun does have an angle on the Longfangs up on that building up there. It does scatter, but still manages to clip 2 of them. And so I get 2 wounds and 1 cover save up front there, and they both die. So good start. Moving on to the Space Wolves, they're running through the difficult terrain up there, and they're able to get to the side. And the wolves, I totally forgot that they're beasts, ignore terrain, and so they're super close, and they're going to be right on those. But there's only 5 of them, so I should be able to deal with them without too much trouble. But hopefully they won't slow me down too much. The wolf guard jumping out and moving up. And the Vindicator decides to go all out. He just drives forward and gets the side armor of the battle wagon, so that will hurt. And the remaining squad moves up in behind those ruins there and will shoot at my boys. Starting off the Vindicator shooting because that's the funnest. And it is a direct hit, penetrating, and it explodes 2 inches. And it is gone. And so my knobs will pile out of there. They were deployed in there. And it is a hard case, but actually doesn't matter anymore. But unfortunately, I did not get to shoot my kill cannon. And so I guarantee I was probably going to lose one of them, so not too bad. And I didn't think he'd have an angle, but he can definitely see, without cover, the side armor of my battle wagon there. So he shoots, gets, and then one was a snapshot, but because the Cyclone Missile Launcher got it, he destroyed my other battle wagon. So bad luck for the Orks right there. It wasn't terribly the odds weren't terrible, but it happened nonetheless. Few Burners died, and now he can shoot at them with Najal, with his lightning and all that kind of stuff. And so lightning kills or causes a few wounds, and then the bolters cause a few more, or make a lot of cover saves. So we forgot the rule for his psychic test, which he does make, and then I did not make my Deny the Witch. So we kind of did that retroactive. But nonetheless, Burners die, and less Alpha Strike units being able to come forward and actually hurt them at all. So far, you know, a couple boys dying, not a problem. That's regular. But the big units, the important units, I ran up the center. I was a little too eager with them maybe, and they unfortunately are punished for it. So overwatching, I do kill 2 wolves. And there's 3 left to be able to assault those Storm Boys. He is going in. Doesn't want to wait at all. They're hungry for some Orklands, so they charge in. And they do get to attack first. And so they actually get a bunch of attacks each. I think it's 4. So he unfortunately doesn't roll very well and only kills 1 Storm Boy. And that's the armless one, so you know he has to die first. Moving up, Storm Boys all pile in, and well, I have lots of attacks. Lots of wounds, and his 6+ save, well, it just doesn't cut it. And so all the wolves go bye-bye, and I get the, I guess, free 3 inches for only 2 boys. So click link for part 2 below, see what Storm Boys will be able to do, and see if the middle Orks will be able to recuperate.